facts. The blonde woman was wearing a red tank top with a blue miniskirt. And the other woman was, well...
No matter what we went through, it was me and my crew.
It is early in the morning. Jacob, or J420 as he is known to his online friends. The young Jay was still playing Call of Duty Black Ops when he heard a familiar sound. As the lead singer of Linkin Park sang about being numb, the song begged Jay to wake up because that was his morning alarm. To his shock and horror, Jay had stayed up all night playing Call of Duty, and it was time for him to go to work. Quickly, the young Jay got up and ran to his bathroom. He took his toothbrush and applied shaving cream, which left a bitter taste in his mouth. But there was no time to stop. He applied water to his armpit, hoping it will wash away the smell. As the young man went back into his room, he ripped off his stinky boxers and he approached a pyramid, a monument to a god of uncleanliness. Deep within this pyramid lay a pair of Jordans. He found his sneakers and put them on, and put on a freshly washed pair of jeans. Yes, his intention was to wear his jeans commando, free balls, no underwear. As he zipped up his jeans, the young man felt a sharp pain. The young man almost circumcised himself for the second time. Gingerly, the young man managed to reverse his predicament. Luckily for him, there were no serious tears or cuts.
A few inches later.
And as he left his home, the young Jay stepped on something soft, which at the time he thought was mud. He had no time to check, you see, for he was late. After a while, Jay found himself walking behind two females. The blonde woman was wearing a red tank top with a blue miniskirt, and Jay noted that she had the voice of an angel. And the other woman was, she was listening to music and texting on her phone. When they stopped at the nearest traffic light, Jay thought he would introduce himself. The blonde girl looked at Jay, and Jay looked at the blonde girl with a smile on his face. Her beautiful smile quickly faded as her face changed to resemble the face of someone who's trapped in a sewage treatment plant. Alas, my friends, it dawned on Jay that he smelled like a dead fish. To avoid making the ladies uncomfortable, Jay resolved to quickly cross the road. He took a few steps forward and looked both ways. He then saw a speeding Ford Transit coming the other way, for you see, the lights had turned orange and the transit driver was desperate to beat the lights. Jay took a couple of steps back to avoid the speeding vehicle. He kept his eyes on the transit driver, and he could see the look of sheer horror on his face. As the van passed him, he heard a loud bang to his side, and as he turned to see where the bang came from, he saw pieces of the car's mirror flying across the road, and the girl who was on her phone spinning like a Beyblade. And on that day, the struggle was indeed real, because Jay had murdered an innocent girl. Okay, I'll explain it to them. Nigga, chill. According to Jay, the girl was on her phone, and as he walked across the street, the girl must have assumed that the lights were red and it was safe for her to cross, so she followed him without looking both ways. And because the girl was wearing earbuds, she did not hear the car coming, and that's how she got isekai. They called an ambulance and they took her to hospital.
That's how it went when we were kids.
You decided to drive home last night, and you went through a pedestrian crossing and killed a family of 3.
Oh my god.
I'm obliged to tell you that you are under arrest.
Oh my god, really?
I'm also obliged to give you this. It's a tactical UAV. You get it for a 3-kill streak.